Sometimes I wonder how my life could be impacted if I had a permanent, genuine smile on my face all the time. I'm talking like the most authentic, real smile all the time. And that was just your resting face. Your eyes lit up, and very natural smile. You showed your teeth, and that's just how you stayed. That's how you walked around. That's how you went to work. That's how you spent your weekends. That's how you traveled. And you traveled, you just have this genuine, authentic, peaceful smile. I feel like so many of us, sometimes we don't know how impactful our facial expressions and how we carry ourselves can be. And a lot of times, I look around and a lot of people, including myself, I'm definitely not perfect at it. I'd love to have a permanent smile on my face, like a genuine smile. But a lot of people, they're kind of closed off and their eyebrows are down. Their face is kind of like this. And I don't know, I just, I had the most wonderful co-parent situation. My father and his best friend, my Uncle Tom, and he was one of the wisest persons I ever met. He wasn't perfect at all, but one thing that he taught me when I was little was, one thing he tried to teach me, man, he had so many amazing gems. One of them was, heart. Bo Hart, he called me Bo. Hey, Bo, smile. Smile. Try to have that permanent smile on your face wherever you go. Try to have that permanent smile, Bo. And he said it's in such a loving, compassionate, fatherly way. He's like, get that smile on your face, Bo. Wherever you go, just be smiling. You smile at a fat girl today? You smiling at people? I mean, I can't imagine. It's hard to imagine because it's very hard to do. But I've met a few people. I remember there was this, during Little League, there was one of my buddy's dads. He just, every time I looked at him, no matter what was going on, for the years that I knew him, his resting face was just this most pleasant, peaceful, genuine smile. And I remember I envied it. I remember I envied as a little boy because he just had smiled. I can't even do, like, if I'm not really feeling like there's a genuine smile right here, but he just had this genuine smile on his face all the time, and that was his resting face. And imagine going through your entire life and just focusing on that. Imagine the people, the energy, the networking, the connections that may come from that wherever you go, and you just had this pleasant, genuine smile on your face, no matter where you went. Imagine the opportunities that can unlock. I'm sure I've had opportunities in my life come to me and I didn't even know it, but it was because I was just smiling when I walked past someone, or they saw me smiling a lot and they just gravitated towards that energy. And sometimes I feel bad for people because their faces, it's like every time I see them, they're never really smiling. And I don't know what they're going through. I'm sure everyone goes through something that affects them in different ways, and it's very hard to keep a smile most of the time. I'm not saying this is easy. I'm not saying this is even doable, but I just feel like it could be one of the most impactful things that anyone could do in their entire lives, and it's the most simple thing. And it's just your resting face is just a calm, peaceful, genuine smile. Wherever you go, whatever situation that's going on, you just smile. And I feel like that already brings out a peaceful, good mood in you when you not force your face to do it, but just intentionally remind yourself to smile and making it natural. I don't know what you need to think of or do, but man, I try to work on it. It's so hard. Try it, I dare you. Today, tomorrow, whenever you guys see this video, see if you can spend most of your day reminding yourself, hey, smile. I I know my life and your life, amazing things could happen to you if you practice having a permanent smile on your face. Not only when you're out in public, because I was talking about the connections and the energy and how people gravitate towards that, magnetism. Jesus, can't talk this morning, but you guys see what I mean. I feel like it's also important to do it when you're at home, and it's something I try to practice because I feel like that was such a beautiful thought that my Uncle Tom put in my mind as a young child. Hey, Bo, try and have a permanent smile wherever you go. Try and just feel that peace inside of you, and just smile, Bo. Look at this world, and just smile. I think it could help a lot of people. I think it could open up doors that you and I could never even imagine. I don't think we realize how powerful having a resting, genuine, smiley face could be, not only for probably your own mental, but you never know who you're around. You never know who sees you, when you're out and about, when you're traveling the world, when you're at the grocery store, when you're filling up for gas. I think it could be more impactful than we could imagine, and I gotta try and continue that, just to have a smile. It's crazy how easy it is to be more like this, wherever you go, kind of closed off, kind of, the RBF, they say, resting bitch face. But so many people have it, man. So many people have it. A lot of people have it in the environment that I tend to go into a lot, which is the gym. I love the gym. I love working out. And a lot of people, man, and I get it, they're in the zone and whatnot. And but I don't know. I just see some people that are just so like, and I'm not judging them. It's more so just like, man, I wish you could put on a smile, because I feel like your days would be brighter and more good things would just come to you and you would feel better. And it's not an easy thing to do. I'm not saying it's easy. I don't even know if it's possible. I'd like to think it is, looking back to my buddies, my teammates' dad. I'll never forget him. He had a permanent smile. And I think that's why my Uncle Tom said that. He remembers seeing him and he felt his presence. He was a very peaceful, happy guy. And then he wanted me to have that gift, because I feel like it's a skill, but it can also be like a gift. And maybe smiling's a gift that you give to someone else. I'm sure you've heard, like, when you smile at someone, it's like a mirror for them, and they want to smile. I guess I just wish more people smiled and people were friendlier to each other. I definitely think the world would be a better place, because there's so much hate and war and just negativity floating around us all the time, and it's so contagious. It's like a virus. And I don't want that virus. So I feel like the best antidote, the best prescription for that is just for you internally to just remind yourself, wherever you go today, I'm gonna have on a little smile. It doesn't have to be like a big fake crazy smile, but just your little subtle smile. And see how you feel. See if it changes your day. See if it makes you feel better. See what opportunities it may unlock for you in 2026. Man, I miss my Uncle Tom. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.